All right, so it's that time of year again to change out the mesh sneakers and get something a little bit more substantial on feet for the fall. So in this video, I wanted to go ahead and cover my top 10 sneaker choices for fall 2021. Let's go ahead and get into the video. Hey, what is going on, guys? Hes here. Hopefully you're having a good day out there. If you guys are new to my channel and you guys enjoy sneakers, please consider subscribing. Also, if you haven't used my website, Collective Kicks, I post sneaker deals on a weekly basis over there. Stuff that I see on sale from Nike, Adidas, New Balance, Foot Locker, those type of sites I always put over on my website, and you can always check out my website in the description of the video. Now, I definitely like my mesh and knit sneakers. However, in fall time, it's nice to transition a little bit, wear something a little bit more substantial on feet. In Oregon, it definitely rains a lot, although with this global warming sort of thing, the last couple of years seems to be drier than normal. Any which way, I have a couple options that are weatherproof in this countdown as well. But please note, I've already done a top 5 water resistant sneakers video, and I'll try to link that in the description if I can remember. That being said, let's go ahead and jump right into the number 10 spot. Number 10 spot for myself goes to this one right here. They do have a newer version of these, I believe, but this is the Nike Trail Pegasus GTX, or the Gore-Tex version, and I really like this one. When I went camping earlier in the year, I actually wore these to the camping trip, hiked around trails with them and everything else. And this one specifically has that Gore-Tex on the upper, which means it is water resistant, which is definitely a plus. It has a little snugness around the collar back here, but overall it's very comfortable. It has Nike React in the midsole. Price point was, I believe, around $130, $150 for these. And I will link these as well as everything else that I am going to be discussing in the description of the video. So hopefully you'll be able to utilize that if you're looking for the products I'm talking about. But a great all-around pair of sneakers every single day. Definitely something that's perfect for the fall season coming up, and to have the added rain options is definitely a plus as well. Fit for me on these were true to size for those asking. Not every sneakerhead's dream, but definitely one of those shoes that get the job done, and I really actually like the look of the shoe as well. Number 9 spot on the countdown goes to the Nike Blazer, specifically the high top version, but you can get the low as well. The Nike Blazer to me is just one of those staple type sneakers, and obviously you can wear these year round, but because it's a high top and because it's not mesh and anything like that on the upper, this is a really nice ideal candidate for the fall time. But this one is a crazy tie-dyed suede one that I got off of Nike by You, which I ended up creating and designing this colorway with the gum sole. Really like this one. But you can get tons of options for Nike Blazers from about $60 to $110 is a retail. It's not too bad at all. They are very narrow though, so if you have a wider foot like myself, it's not the most comfortable pair of sneakers out there. So just know that they run a little bit narrow. But all in all, it's a stylish looking shoe. It's a classic and definitely one of those shoes that is in rotation on a regular basis. They usually have leather and suede options on Nike.com. And again, I'll link them in the description. But really cool pair of sneakers, really affordable as well. So if the Nike Blazers are a little bit too thin for you, a little bit too narrow, you could always go with the number 8 offering, and that is the Nike Air Force 1. This is a low top version that I really like. I've been posting this a lot on social. I did a review on these as well recently. Love this colorway. This is a chocolate brown colorway Air Force 1, and this is a craft version that has a little bit more premium materials and has some perforation on the back instead of the Nike Air back here. Really nice looking colorway though, definitely perfect for fall, and you can pretty much go with any colorway across the board. Honestly, it feels like you can do white on white Air Force 1s all spring and summer long, but come fall and winter time, it's nice to be able to mix it up with some different colors and stuff like these, as well as you could do the sneaker boot options that they have. But I absolutely love this colorway, and the price point's kind of expensive, 120-ish, but not anything that will break the bank too much, hopefully. Any which way, number 8 spot. Number 7 spot is very similar to the 9 and 8 spot. It's kind of the one that's in between the Nike Blazers and the Nike Air Force 1s. A little bit thinner and a little bit more just, I don't know, just a fit is better in my opinion. True to size for myself. So this is the Nike Dunk Low. This is my Nike by You version that I made, the Charizard version, which I really like this color block in. Any which way, you could go with any colorway of the Nike Dunk Low, but it's a really nice just cut and sew leather or suede upper, and similar to the others, it's something that you can wear every single day. There's so many different colorways of the Nike Dunk Low, mids, and highs that really you have a ton of different options to have fun with different styles. The hard part is obviously the resale prices. Some of them are a lot cheaper than others. And for those people that are newer to sneakers and don't understand why a Nike Dunk like this one, this is a Jedi Dunk, is like $1,700 versus another one that you could get at like $150, $160 like the Nike by You that I got. Sometimes they're limited edition, sometimes they're more widely available. And really it's just about production numbers. If they have a specific colorway that you really like and you're like, why doesn't nobody like this one? It's only reselling for $200. It's not that people don't like that one. It just means that they probably made a lot of that colorway, and so it's nothing to be ashamed about. If you see a colorway that you like and it's affordable and you like it, then just consider buying it on the open market if it's something that you guys are interested in. Far too often, it's like one of those things where people are embarrassed because they have this version instead of that one, and at the end of the day, like, just get whatever you can get. Anyway, moving on to the number 6 spot on the countdown, we have something that looks very similar to the Nike Air Force One, but it's kind of Adidas version of that. It's the Adidas Forum. The low top version's really fire as well. You can also get some different versions of collabs with Adidas Forum, such as the Bad Bunnies, which is one of my favorites that they've dropped so far. But the inline Adidas Forum lows is like $90 to $100 on Adidas website. And again, I'll link them in the description because there's some really nice colorways, even for fall time. But honestly, it's just one of those sleeper models and a great alternative if you like the Air Force One, for an example, or the Nike Dunk. It's kind of in that same vein, cut and sew leather upper with the 3 stripes on the side, a rubber outsole. It's just a great all-around looking pair of sneakers, and I'm glad Adidas has brought them back in full swing. As I'm mentioning all these leather sneakers out here, you guys can always go to Reshoevn8r's website in the description of the video, get 10% off of your order. So Reshoevn8r sells sneaker cleaner, but it also has a water repellent spray that's definitely worth checking out. You can spray it on any of these sneakers and you'll be good to go. Definitely something to kind of winterize your sneakers a little bit more. Keeping that Adidas theme, we have another one that I really love. This is a perfect one for that fall and winter time frame, but we have the Adidas Terrex Free Hiker with Adidas Boost midsole. A lot of people swear by these shoes. They definitely have a crazy cult following out there, and for a good reason. You know, years ago we had people that jumped on board that Adidas Boost bandwagon, but as soon as the hype died down, they're like, zoop, they're out of here. They got rid of all their Boost. Even though they knew that the Adidas Boost technology was way more comfortable than any pair of Air Jordan Retros that you have in your collection. That being said, the people that actually like the Terrex Free Hiker is not there for the hype. They like it because of the offerings in the shoe. The Boost midsole is a perfect combination of squish but supportive feel. The Prime Knit upper is something that is also really good. It's stretchy, but it's also firm in the areas you need it. The toe guard has extra reinforcement, extra fused layers over top. Sock-like fit, but it's really easy to get on as well. And they do have Gore-Tex versions as well for maximum water resistance. This is a shoe that retails at $220, $250 depending on the model. And it's definitely a shoe that's worth picking up if you can get it for like the $150 price range. Anytime for the holidays, I'm going to a pumpkin patch or like Christmas tree shopping, out cutting down trees in the woods. Like, this is a shoe that I would for sure wear. It's a great one for camping, hiking, everything else in between, and it's just a great all-around activity shoe. If you're going out on a walk other than on pavement and through grass or whatever, this is a go-to. I've worn this one a ton, washed it numerous times. It's a fantastic model, and anybody else that's bought a pair of these and can agree that these are definitely worth buying, drop a comment in the comment section. Definitely one of those staples from Adidas that you need to check out. And alternatively, you know, you could always go with the Adidas Ultra Boost 1.0. These two wool colorways, first of all, they're wool, so they're a little bit more warm, but love the colorways, the olives and the burgundies. I mean, obviously both of these are classics. These ones released and then they sat for the longest time. There was no resale on these. There probably isn't anymore, even though they resold back in the day for $1,000 more. Regardless, they're great colorways, and I'm glad I picked both of them up. No regrets here, and a great alternative to the Terrex Free Hiker. And one more alternative, the Terrex Free Hiker Cold Ready. I posted a link to the Pharrells when they were on $154, which is a super steal on the Pharrell collaboration, but these things are absolute beasts. This is more like a winter shoe, but you can definitely use it for the fall. Mine's really muddy because I wore mine obviously out and about, but these things are tremendous as well. It's just like a higher version of the other ones, but these are great. And one more bonus thing, anybody remember these? These are the Adidas Ultra Boost ATRs. These were actually super sleepers for the longest time as well. I think I posted them as low as like $70, maybe $64 at one point. Really love this model though, man. The Prime Knit is really dope. The 3 stripes are dope. Any which way, anybody remember these? Drop a comment or a like on the video if you do. Still have my pair sitting in the garage. Absolutely love this one as well. All right, so moving into the number 4 spot, we have a pair of New Balance running sneakers that I haven't reviewed yet on my channel, but I plan on soon, and this is the Hierro V6. And these things are really good on feet. First of all, I actually really like the color blocking of this one. Definitely goes for that fall time vibes, but it's a really comfortable shoe. I got a wide foot version as well. For wide footers, this is probably your best bet in the entire countdown. It's extremely comfortable. It's rugged and it's wide foot friendly. And the best part is they run about $135, which is honestly a really great price point considering you get the Fresh Foam X in the midsole, which is super cloud-like, very cushioned. It's a very well padded New Balance running sneaker for the trails, and really like this shoe. Can't wait to give you guys a review on these. I've worn them quite a bit. I just wanted to see how they are before I did a review. Probably one of the best bang for your bucks on the countdown, especially for those people that need that wide foot friendliness. Number 3 spot on the countdown goes to the Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG. Honestly, you could go the low top as well, but the high top version for the fall winter time, it just honestly makes sense. It's a pretty rugged pair of sneakers within the Air Jordan lineage as well, because it does have that full rubber outsole and midsole, which is really nice. Honestly, the Air Jordan 3, 4, 5s, those could be considered as well. Anything honestly up through an Air Jordan 15 now that Billie Eilish is around. People actually like 15s now. I'm curious to see how those sell. But anyway, the Jordan 1 has that full rubber outsole and midsole. Because this shoe has that rubber midsole, it's a little bit firmer underfoot, but obviously more durable as well. So because of that, I would say it's perfect fit for the fall. Also, has, again, like the other shoes out here, that cut and sew leather options or suede options that are good with water repellent spray over top of it. And it's all in all a very, very stylish looking pair of sneakers. And because they've been releasing like 20 pairs, 50 pairs a year, however many they're dropping now, there's tons and tons of colorways available for you guys. You know, similar to the Nike Dunk craze, they have lots of different options out there for the Air Jordan 1 highs. You could go the really expensive route with like the Travis Scott collaborations, which I really like this color blocking as well as the mochas, or you can go with the biohacks as well, which is much, much more affordable. And obviously the Air Jordan 1 usually sells out pretty quickly on release day, so I try to post them on Collective Kicks when they do drop. If you guys don't follow it, again, in the description to my website. But I do feel like some of the colorways are a little bit more obtainable nowadays. The pollens are not going for too much over. The electric oranges were decently priced as well, so could be a good time to cop when the prices are low. Just keep that in mind. After they release, usually the prices drop a little bit. The week after shipping, usually, once the resellers get them in hand, they usually try to flip them pretty quick. So hopefully that means the prices will become in your price range and you'll be able to get a pair when they drop. But it is one that is an essential, and I wanted to include it on the countdown. So the number 2 spot goes to an unsuspecting guest right here. We have a pair of Yeezy 700s. And honestly, I feel like this is the year that I'm going to be pulling these out and wearing them a lot more. We have the mauve colorway as well as the 2.0 colorway here. I remember when these ones first dropped, a lot of people really didn't feel it, but honestly, I thought it was the perfect fall shoe. And now that it's been out for a little bit, like I feel like this is one of those shoes that's going to get some respect on its name in the long term. Maybe not. But any which way, it's a really nice, comfortable pair of sneakers. It's chunky. It has the dad vibes on it. Wide foot friendly, even if it's not hyped up as its other colorway. Obviously, the Wave Runners is the OG one that everybody liked. Like most of you guys out there, I hated the 700s when they first came out. I thought they were so hideous looking. And of course, I changed my tune very, very quickly once I got these. And I really actually like these on feet, and I think they look great, especially maybe it's because I'm a dad, super dad now with 2 kids. It's crazy. But I actually really like them, and I'm including them on the countdown because honestly, it's just the vibe I feel like for this fall is going to be happening a lot for myself. This is the one, I believe these are retroing or already did retro on Adidas website, which is interesting. I honestly don't know why they brought them back, but it's a great colorway, and this one's a nice model as well. But what would a top 10 be without some more alternatives? And we have 2 of them here. We have the Oswego's. This is the zip version that I have, which I really, really like. Crazy amounts of laces and stuff. But they have so many different colorways and versions of the Oswego's. It's definitely worth a look, and I'll link them again in the description of the video, as well as the Ozelias. Now, these ones retail at $100, and I really, really like the look of these. This is a crazy bright one, but they do have some other colorways out there. But from like $60 to $100, depending if it's on sale, it's a great, comfortable pair of sneakers, and definitely something you can wear during the fall time, and is a nice alternative to the Yeezy 700 without breaking the bank. Same as the Ozelias. These ones are like 130 or something like that. So both of these are great options if you can't afford, or more importantly, if you don't want to pay the resale prices of these things. The retail on the 700s are $300 back in the day. So they do have the 700 minivans, as I always call them, but they're not as good as the regular 700s, to be honest. The materials are terrible comparative. These are better alternatives than the Yeezy 700 minivans, to be honest, in my opinion. But if you guys actually want to see a detailed video comparison between these, I promised I was going to do it a long time ago, and of course I dropped the ball. So many other videos. I still think it would be a relevant video and a fun one to do. So if you guys do want to see that, drop a comment in the comment section or hit me up on Twitter. That escalated quickly to the number 2 spot. And for those newer to my channel, this is how top 10s sometimes go. I do top 10 videos with like 50 shoes. Anyway, hopefully you guys found the video somewhat informative. If you guys liked the video, please consider subscribing and drop a like on the video as well. But the number 1 spot on the countdown goes to New Balance 992. Specifically, this model I absolutely love. First of all, I just like the aesthetic and the look of the shoe. I think it looks fantastic. Second, the materials are second to none. I mean, really, really nice quality materials, and this is just a baseline model. Now, retail is kind of expensive at that $175 price point, which honestly, I get why people would be like, I'm not paying $175 for a pair of sneakers, but this one is made in the USA, and it is really, really high quality craftsmanship, quality materials. In all honesty, this is like very expertly done in comparative to something that's a little bit more hyped up. And I like the fact that there's not a crazy hype train behind a lot of the GR colors of these. Now, some of them do sell out on New Balance's site. You can always check back though. They might end up restocking. I've heard they have a lot of logistical issues right now, but it's definitely worth checking. And right now they have a maroon colorway that I really like, as well as some other ones out there available. And I check back on the website on a regular basis anytime there's something new now that comes out. I'm always trying to post it on my website, Collective Kicks. But this colorway is like obviously perfect for spring and summer. Probably not the fall colorway. There's the maroon one that I would much rather have. So I'll be trying to get those ones because I think they're going to be perfect for the fall. I like that old-fashioned look and feel to these. They're actually really comfortable as well on feet. And if I had to throw some alternatives out there, I would say anything pretty much in the 99X realm, as well as the 2002Rs. This one's a Salehi Bembury collaboration that I absolutely love. Super crazy, man. Really nice in hand. Perfect fall colors, but they do have other ones on the website that are just general GR versions that are definitely worth taking a look at. You can pretty much never go wrong with the 990 V5. This one's been a staple for a couple years now. Tried and true, very comfortable pair of sneakers. Quality craftsmanship, just like the 992s. I honestly can't wait for the 990 V6s, but I don't know when those are coming out. And last but not least, this New Balance collab with Bodega was super fire. I love this colorway, and these ones actually are sitting closer to retail-ish, I believe, last time I checked. So definitely nice quality materials, nice looking model, and 15-year celebration of Bodega. But really cool fall looking colorway on that one as well. Any which way, that is my top 10, top 50, I guess. Hopefully you guys don't mind me throwing in like 50 sneakers in the mix when I'm talking about a top 10, because sometimes it's nice to go, yeah, you can try this one, but if you like that one, you could also try this one or this one or this one. I don't know. If it's helpful, drop a comment, drop a like, and let me know. Any which way, I had fun doing this video, and hopefully you guys had fun watching it. Again, if you guys want to buy any of the sneakers that I've talked about in this video, check the link in the description. It's going to be a long link, a list of links, because there's so many pairs out here. But anyway, hopefully you guys have a good day out there. Thank you again for watching, and more videos soon. Peace, guys.